Hey, hockey fans, how's everybody doing? It was a rough night for me in hockey. We'll review the scores quick, and then we will make some picks for Tuesday's slate. Started off with Carolina against Florida, another game that required extra time. That game was won by Carolina 3-2 in overtime. We did not get that one right. The Flames and Ottawa. I did get that one right. Ottawa won 5-1 and just squeaked to the under there. It was set at 6 and the game went 5-1. So that was good. We got that one right, but that was about it. Vancouver blanked the Jets 4-0. The Wild looked like they were going to win that game. They were in control of that game 4-2, and then they let the Knights come back, and it went into overtime as well. Vegas won 5-4. St. Louis, Anaheim again in the game. I mean, they fought back and tied the game. I thought it was going to go in extra time as well, but the Blues scored a late third period goal and won that game 5-4. But another good outing for the Ducks. And again, I wasn't disappointed that the Blues really won. Another big surprise, the Leafs blanking the Oilers 3-0. Anyway. And then another Colorado losing to the Sharks 6-2. So anyway, best bets at 2 and 3 were under 500 there. Ouch. And my parlay, I got every single one wrong. Colorado, Edmonton, and Winnipeg. For the night, I was 1 and 6, which takes my record since I started doing this again to 21 and 19. So, ouch. But yeah, let's go through the games for Tuesday. We'll just make some quick picks and we'll see if we can bounce back. That's what we do. We have the Islanders taking on the New Jersey Devils. The New Jersey Devils are 4-5-1 with a current 2-game losing streak. Mackenzie Blackwood currently listed as goal for the Devils. There were some goalie changes last night, and I can't. I got to work during the day, so I can only do these videos at night. So I try to do the best I can, and I use a couple different sources. Anyway. New York Islanders 6-2-2 current 1-game winning streak. Varlamov is listed in net. They're in third with 26 points in the Mass Mutual East, whereas the Devils are in seventh with 16 points. Islanders' last game was a 2-0 win over Pittsburgh. The Devils' last game was a 3-2 loss to Washington. Teams have played twice. Islanders taking one game 4-1 and the Devils winning one 2-0. I mean, the Islanders are a stronger team here, and I mean they've won some. They've played some tough teams and they've won. I see no reason why the Islanders can't win this game. My first pick is going to be the Islanders over the Devils. Second game, we've got the Buffalo Sabres against the New York Rangers. New York Rangers are 4-5-1 in their last 10, current 1-game losing streak. Shesterkin is listed in net for the Rangers. Buffalo Sabres are 2-7-1 with a current 2-game losing streak. Carter Hutton listed in net. They're in 8th with 15 points in the Mass Mutual East, whereas the Rangers sit in 6th with 17 points, only 2 points apart. The Rangers lost to Boston 4-1 in their last game. The Sabres lost 3-0 to Philadelphia. This series, like the last, is a game apiece, 3-2 win for New York and a 3-2 win for Buffalo. New York is still without Panarin, which I'm sure they're not happy about, and it's the beginning of a 5-game road trip for the Sabres. This is a game that can go either way, but I think the Rangers should, even without Panarin, should come out with a W here. My second pick is going to be the Rangers over Buffalo. So far, both New York teams. Next game, we've got Philadelphia Flyers against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh is 6-4-0 with a current 1-game losing streak. Jari is listed in net. The Flyers are 6-2-2 with a current 3-game winning streak. Carter Hart listed in net for the Flyers. They're in 4th with 24 points in the Mass Mutual East. The Penguins 2 points behind them in 5th. The Flyers won against Buffalo 3-0 in their last game, and Pittsburgh, as I just mentioned, lost 2-0 to the Islanders. Philadelphia has won both games these teams have played, 6-3 and 5-2. The Flyers are strong, and I think in every team stat, it doesn't matter, what we look at here. I think they take their winning streak to 4. I think they take and win over the Penguins. So the Flyers to win that game. Next game, Detroit against Columbus, struggling Columbus. The media, are they trying to blame the coach? I mean, they're looking for reasons. Columbus is 3-5-2, current 3-game losing streak. Actually 5, but 2 were overtime decisions. Korpisalo is listed in net for Columbus. Detroit is 4-5-1, current one-game losing streak. Thomas Greiss listed in net. They're in 7th with 17 points in the Discover Central. Columbus in 5th with 21 points. Blue Jackets just finished losing 2 straight to Nashville. Last 5 games have been losses. Nashville 3 games and Chicago 2 games they've lost. Both games, Columbus broke scoring against Nashville, but let them climb back in the game and win the game. Detroit was schooled by Chicago 7-2 in their last outing. Before that, they did beat the Hawks, and they also had a win before that against Nashville 5-2. So Detroit's been getting a couple wins. This Columbus team, I don't think is a 6-game loss team. And I'm actually going to make Columbus my best bet to beat this Detroit team and bounce back here and get into the winning column. Columbus to beat Detroit, and that's going to be my best bet. Next game, we've got Ottawa against Montreal. Montreal 2-5-3 with a current overtime decision. Jake Allen is listed in net for them. Ottawa 6-4-0, current one-game winning streak. And Joey Decord is listed in net for Ottawa. They're in 7th with 17 points in the Scotia North. Montreal sits in 4th with 23 points. Senators playing a back-to-back after beating the Flames 5-1 here tonight. The Canadiens' last game was a loss to Winnipeg 2-1 in overtime. Ottawa leads the season series 3-1 game. The Canadiens still looking for their first win for their new interim coach, Deschamps. The last 2 games that these teams played each other both required extra time. And obviously Montreal is going to be the more rested team, but have they figured things out and, can they play a full 60 minutes? I don't know. I'm going to stay with Ottawa here. I'm going to go Ottawa to beat Montreal, even though they're playing a back-to-back. Unlike the next game here. Next game, we've got Carolina against Nashville. Nashville's 5-5-0, current 2-game winning streak. Saros is listed in net. Carolina 6-3-1, current 2-game winning streak. Is Reimer going to be in net, or is this going to be the game where Mrazek comes back? It's tough to say, and I wish I knew for sure, because that might affect my decision here. Carolina sitting in 3rd with 29 points, one behind Florida in the Discover Central for 1st. Nashville sits in 6th with 20 points. Carolina also on a back-to-back. Their last game was that 3-2 win over Florida in overtime. The Hurricanes have played tough series against Florida. Before that, they had a tough series against Tampa. This team has got to get tired. I know they're young, I know they're fast, but everybody gets tired. And the Nashville team kind of looks like they're trending upwards. They're kind of playing nice hockey, and I think they're having some fun. I kind of like what I see. I know it's going to be an underdog pick. I'm sure Carolina's favored here. I'm going to go Nashville as an upset. I'm going to take Nashville to beat Carolina, and that's going to be my pick there. Now we go to Vancouver and Winnipeg. Both these teams playing a back-to-back. Winnipeg 6-4-0, current 1-game losing streak. Brassard is listed in net against Vancouver, 3-5-2, current 1-game winning streak. I think Holtby might play here, but I don't know. Thatcher Demko played so well. Can he... We'll see, I guess, tomorrow on that one. Vancouver sits in 6th with 20 points in the Scotia North. Winnipeg in 3rd with 27 points. The Canucks won 4-0 here tonight against the Jets. I think for the Jets, this is maybe the first time this year where they went 6 periods without a goal on 5-on-5. Season series sits at 2 games apiece here. I'm looking at Winnipeg to bounce back. I'm gonna even use that in a parlay, I think. But Winnipeg to beat Vancouver here, and then I think the last game of the night. We got Tampa against Dallas. Dallas 2-5-3, current 2-game losing streak. Oettinger is listed in net for Dallas against Tampa. That's 7-3-0 with a current 4-game winning streak. McElhaney is listed in net for Tampa. They're in 2nd with 29 points in the Discover Central, whereas Dallas sits in last 8th with 16 points. These teams played on Saturday, and Tampa easily won 5-0. This will be the 2nd game that they play in this series. Hedman and Stamkos are both playing really good hockey right now. Tampa is just a very strong team, and I can't see Dallas winning this. I'm going to go Tampa. So my official picks are going to be Tampa over Dallas. I'm going to go Winnipeg over Vancouver, Nashville to beat Carolina, Ottawa to beat Montreal, Columbus to beat Detroit, the Flyers to beat Pittsburgh, the Rangers to beat the Sabres, and the Islanders to beat the New Jersey Devils. My best bet, I'm going to use Columbus. And for my 3-game parlay that I'm going to do, I'm going to use Nashville, the Islanders, and Winnipeg. Monday was tough, and Mondays can be that way. Tough start to the week, but hopefully nowhere to go but up here. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone had a better night than me and has a great Tuesday. Take care. Talk soon. Bye.